Hi, this is Chris Cole from Sweet Valley Hives. In this video, we're going to take a look at one of the components that we designed specifically for our Sweet Valley Hives. It is called the queen ring. Now, from the shape of it, we can obviously call it a queen square, but we didn't. We called it the queen ring. So the reason we designed this is based on, I don't know how else to put it, but based on failure. What happened was the first time we were going to install our bees into our Worry hive, we watched all sorts of videos on what to do with the queen cage. Take your queen cage out. Oh, and for the record, this cage is called a 3-hole Benton box. Okay, it's a standard in the beekeeping industry. I think there's probably like 1 or 2 companies that manufacture it and sell it to every apiary on the planet. It has the queen, a couple workers, and a big hunk of fondant that's blocking the queen's exit out of the box. So we watched all these videos, and what we didn't realize at the time was these were Langstroth videos. And what we were seeing didn't apply to a Worry, because what they told you to do is take the queen box and hang it between the frames. Well, in a standard Worry hive, it doesn't fit. There's no place to hang it. So there I was, with a queen box in my hand, queen cage in my hand, a package of open bees looking for a new home, and I had nowhere to put this. So what I did was I opened it up, stuck it in the box, in the middle box, and then dumped the bees on, and I hoped for the best. But there was no way to know if she got out and if she was producing other than to just wait a couple weeks and then see if the colony's still there. So what we did is we thought there had to be a little bit better way. So we came up with this. It's about a 3.5 centimeter shim that sits between the top 2 boxes. For the purpose of the video, just imagine that there's one other box underneath this. This is your middle box, and this is your top box. And it sits right there. So when you open up your queen cage, take out your cork. You can drill a little hole in your fondant if you want, but you're going to slide the queen cage right in here. We made this cutout to be just slightly larger than the standard 3-hole Benton box. And you're going to set that right in there and wait for the queen to be released. Because each one of the Sweet Valley Hives boxes comes with a window, you can also watch from behind and see the colony working on that cage trying to release her, and then you'll watch her you can actually watch her being released if you watch often enough and closely enough. But once she's out, you can either leave it in, which we've done multiple times, but we also supply a plug. And this plug sits in the queen cage to block up the hole. Now, this is Beekeeping 202, and frankly, something we've never tried. But you can use this as a secondary entrance if you wanted to do a split. If you have so many bees in here and you needed 2 entrances on the hive, you can use this as an entrance and the bottom board as an entrance. One of them you would face in the opposite direction, and you would have to cut off the bees from traveling into the other boxes. Like I said, this is Beekeeping 202, and you can research it and look at that on your own. Otherwise, you can just use it as a top entrance, especially in hotter climates where you want that extra ventilation. A lot of beekeepers like to have a second entrance for their bees, so it'll serve that as well. So that's our queen ring, and I'm not sure there's much else to say about it. So I'm going to sign off right here. This is Chris Cole with Sweet Valley Hives. Check us out on Facebook or visit our website at sweetvalleyhives.com. Thanks for watching.